Hello, guys. Welcome to Gusto Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for liking and sharing, subscribing. Yes, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. Big Lala, of course, is very much in the building today. Of course, putting on the Nigerian Jesse. What do you think about the Peba and the cement thing? You know, what exactly? Bicycle kick, Adiye Fufu, More Lagba, and all of that.
Okay, to be fair, I felt the what's it called? The criticism from Ikpeba was a bit unfair. He did partially had the points.
Yeah.
Because a couple of those chances. Well, I'm not a professional footballer, but if there was like 2 or 3 bicycle kicks attempts, so if the first didn't work, the second one didn't work, I mean, you'll have tried to chest and shoot.
And shoot, yeah.
But that didn't work, or control and shoot. So Ikpeba was, from his own standpoint, was only saying, I mean, there could have been better finishing, but some of those chances were half chances. Osimhen, on the other hand, is everyone knows is a kid on social media.
Yeah, he's a savage on social media.
Not like he's a savage, he's a kid on social media. He talks anyhow. He doesn't care about having a particular brand or some sort of respectable brand on social media. He does that quite a lot, and criticism have always been coming his way. It's not just him. There's loads of them who don't see that they need to be professional on social media. He's not professional. Let's just put it that way. So his response didn't surprise me. Calling, I would say, insulting Ikpeba. Ikpeba had it coming because nowadays everybody has criticism for Ikpeba of his analysis on Super Sport. So I would say he had it coming because, if anything, if we tried bicycle kick and it did not work, but he was our most gingered player on the second leg. You can't, if there anything like that, you have to just back him and say, you can't criticize someone like that. There are other people you could have criticized, the coach and all that. But Osimhen, we know say you no get respect. You know, all these young generation people, they don't care.
Anyways, shout out to Victor Ikpeba, the prince of Monaco. Yes, moving on from football, let's go straight down to business. The music. A lot of people will say, wow, music you did, football you did, everywhere you did. Anyways, it is what it is. Mr. Lala, of course, jack of many trades and master of all. Definitely. Let's move on to Wizkid. Of course, we know, the Grammy loss is not news anymore. Everyone has moved on. Wizkid congratulated Angelique Kidjo, and of course, Angelique Kidjo also reposted Wizkid's post as well, saying, acknowledging the fact that Wizkid also, reached out, and all of that, which is really, really good. Before the Grammy Awards, Wizkid has been talking about more love, less ego, more love, less ego. Big Lala, when we come on this show, the last time, Wizkid lost, the Grammys, we talked about if Wizkid should actually now fasten, and hasten up the release of More Love, Less Ego to meet up with the Grammy 2023 deadline. What do you think about that? Should he not, or should he?
Well, it depends on what his personal goals are. If he really does want to win a Grammy, he has to go again the second time.
Yeah. The Burna Boy way.
Yeah, the Burna Boy way. And everybody knows you don't even have to beat your previous attempt for you to even get a nod in again. You get. Of course, if he really wants to win a Grammy, if him and his team decide and be like, yes, I think we need to go for the Grammy again. Yes, they would need to release that More Love, Less Ego album before the deadline of September.
Burna Boy, Burna Boy last year, was responding to a tweet actually, about losing the Grammy Award, and he said, he was sick. Was it not last year? 2 years, before then, said he was sick, to his to his stomach and everything. That, but no worries, that he's spoken to Mama Angelique Kidjo, and that he's working on a new album right now. He said it is called, Twice, as Tall. And, that, I mean, it was clear from the get-go that the way Burna Boy responded that same week that he lost the Grammy, to say a new album is coming and he's going to work on it to meet up with the Grammys and all of that. Wizkid be clear about it right now, just like Burna Boy did.
No, he can't do that, because if he does it, then it would be like, oh, he's he's being desperate, like how Burna was to win.
He's playing the Burna Boy playbook, yeah.
The Burna Boy playbook. I don't think he's going to come out and announce like the way Burna Boy did. In fact, what Burna Boy did was he announced, I mean, so they don't give me expo. I'm going to try again and I'm going to win.
That tweet was very clear.
It looked like it was something that he got the information he needed to actually win an album. And I even think right now it is the more reason why Burna Boy did not drop an album. Because I think deep down he knew that the person who gave me this expo will definitely win this album. You guess? It's looking all clear now. It's more reason why Burna decided to push his album. Now he's trying to play the same card. Oh, you guys may not get another album again. But he pushed the album for a reason. Burna's album was ready. He talked about it in the interviews. Blah blah blah. He pushed it. So it's more reason. So if Wiz wants to go that route, obviously I don't think Angelique Kidjo wants to share the secret like that with everybody. Obviously she's shared with Yemi Ade, but that hasn't come to fruition because Yemi Ade has constantly dropped albums and put an album in for the World Album category several, but hasn't gotten past the consideration stage. If Wiz wants to do it, I think it's going to take a huge effort. He needs to break the barrier. I particularly don't think he needs to be consulting someone like Angelique Kidjo. I don't see the need for it. If you really want to go for fairness in this, I think he needs to just put in the work again and break this barrier of the way they look at Afrobeats or music from Africa on what deserves to be crowned as world music or global music album. That's the rebel way. That's the way I would prefer. I don't want people saying, "Oh, there's a particular thing you have to do for you to win a Grammy." There's a particular there's nothing fair about that. There's nothing fair about it.
But from your angle as a music analyst, what would be your ideal advice for a Wizkid? Chill out this year and maybe drop the album next year to meet up 2024 Grammys? What do you think?
Well, he already announced that there's a more love, less ego. But based off the way Wiz creates his album and releases his album, it takes years, right? Is he going to go the same route? Is he going to take that long again to get it done? I don't know yet. As an advice for him, if I ask him if Wiz was here and I said, Wiz, do you really want a Grammy? If he says yes, of course, please, by all means, start putting in plans, drop a single, get an album out in the next 2 months. Then the Grammy might just be yours because it's the same thing they've done to Burna, and they might probably want to do the same to Wiz. But obviously they didn't consult there was no consultation for Wiz to get this much push or this much positive PR for Grammy, Billboard, and like that. There was no breaking down barrier in terms of Grammy Academy members wise, like the way Mama Africa has been preaching yet. So if they're going to do it, they need to really break barriers. With the amount of upward that there was this year, if Wiz can replicate the same sort of efforts with a new song, with a new album, there's no way it's going to be overlooked the second time. No way.
So with the whole DJ Tunes has been talking, JDP has been talking, Wizkid has not said anything about the album, ever since, this whole time and all of that. Everyone has been talking about the more love, less ego. You really think that if Wizkid drops that before the deadline, it's going to be considered again?
Of course, I think so. That's what I think. Like I said, I don't think he even needs to match the success of
Made in Lagos.
That's what I think. I don't think he needs to match it. It's going to be hard, but again, it all depends on Wiz. Is he going to say F the Grammys and I don't care, I'm just going to do my thing whenever it's due? Then yes, we'll see. But yeah, Wiz don't try, but it will be painful for him, but he has to be in character. His character all along is he doesn't care about words. It's people that are trying to make a show. All he wants is music to touch people, right? If he wants to keep in character, he can't come out in public and say any of these things. Let the management
and the fans keep talking.
And they've done that quite a lot. Even friends, family, manager, they've done everything.
Seen a couple of friends as well. Naomi Campbell, Wale, and the rest of them talking. Anyways, we wish Wizkid all the very best because really, it hurts. To be honest, I am very sure. No matter how you say, I'm not a very You know, I'm not a bothered person, not
Ego
bothered and
big.
everything. Definitely. You know, expectations. Wizkid was in the US. I don't know if he went to the Grammy, but he was in the US, and he was in the US and stayed in the US because of the Grammy Awards. You know, so
I
yeah.
think he also had a different show, a different show to attend to. But what pay me passion now? All these people where they carry a dedication for head say she dropped the best album. We know here all these people talk before.
I tweeted this thing.
We didn't hear any of
that. Someone said you guys really expected Made in Lagos to win, really over Angelique. I said, oh, so where were you? Where were you? Not a single tweet. All of them are going to turn to prophet now. I beg. Everybody will be fine. We wish Wizkid are the very best. We wish more love, less ego. Maybe when he drops it, could also get a nomination and all of that. And we just hope, Big Lala, that if Wizkid drops before the deadline, we're not going to have a lot of 30BG and outsiders saying, oh, yeah, it's copying Burna Boy and all of that. I mean, that could come through.
Well, let it come if that's what it takes. But if he just wants to take his time and maybe wait for the upper Grammy, of course it's possible. But there are eyes on him right now. Like Grammy, he's got their attention. You can't make this much noise and not get these people's attention. So we'll see. And even things might change. Even the way Grammy awards they'll go about their voting might change. You get they might decide to be more open with it
and everything. Anyways, let's hear your thoughts, guys. What do you think about that one? Wizkid, More Love, Let's Go, the album. Should he drop it on time for to make the consideration for the Grammy Awards in 2023? Put your comment down below. Let's hear your thoughts. Let's know what you think. Of course, Big Lala says, if Wizkid really wants a Grammy Award, to the one that he's won before, alongside Beyonce, please, drop an album. If you think you are not really bothered and you're not pained by this ones that you just lost, maybe you should wait for 2024. But of course, the eyes of the Grammys are on you right now, and it is maybe the best time to drop another album to get the consideration. It doesn't really have to be better than the previous one. But yeah, let's have your thought, guys. What do you think about Wizkid, More Love, Let's Go, and of course the Grammy Awards 2023? Put your comment down below. We'll see you on the next one. Please stay safe and God bless.